the S&P 500 daily chart, and let's set the tone by looking at this range and uptrend line daily chart for the S&P 500 and focus on Friday's candle, this black candle right there, which is a down day with a higher close. So it gapped up in the morning, but then was driven down, but still stayed above yesterday's close. And then conversely, focus on that price tag that printed 4335.31, and that is an up day with a lower close. So that's the opposite of the other one, down day, higher close. So you can see on this one, on the 18th, it gapped down and then got pushed up, but just short of the close of the previous day. And that's a bullish candle, and that certainly did pay out. However, we did have another engulfing candle here, but still managed to stay above where the close of this one was on the 18th here. The open and close was definitely higher than this close. So that black down day higher close from Friday is a bearish candle. So if that pans out, there could be some downside for the large cap 500 S&P index. And then the S&P 500 daily cloud chart shows the conversion line 26 bars back for Tuesday will open at 4567.32, and the top of that gap zone from August 1st is 4567.53, the low of that bar there, and you can see the gap zone. So jot those numbers down for the conversion line 26 bars back and the top of the gap zone, the low of this bar here on the 1st. So then first up for resistance to the upside is this daily horizontal line going back to 10/20/2021 at 45.85, and you can see it still has proven itself to be good support and resistance. So then right before that horizontal line, 45.85 is R1 at 4537.56. And then above that is R2, 4559.36. And that's hidden behind here, but here it is right here, R2. Then around that same area as R2 is this weekly uptrend line in blue from 4/13/2020. Yes, back to the COVID crash, and it still has proven itself to be good support and resistance. Many a whipsaw, but still good support and resistance, and that level is at 4554.71 right there. And then above those levels and right underneath the top of the gap zone is the channel 3 high at 4560.76. So those are the levels to the upside if it can continue moving up off of the cloud as it did close right above the cloud top. Cloud top 4514.20, the close 4515.77. So it did close above the top of the cloud. However, The top of the Bollinger Band and Stark Band are right close together. Bollinger Band 4529.59, upper Stark Band 4539.97, which has been proving itself as a stalwart, refusing to jump to the upside, even though price is trying to push the envelope. So somehow get above that upper Stark Band and keep going. Then we're talking about those levels above that. And price has nothing to do with the upside on Tuesday. First stop on the downside is this 35 simple moving average at 44.90. And then under there is the S&P 500 weekly conversion line at 4471.53. And then the price flip back to the buy setup count 1 from the sell setup count 1 for end of day Friday next week, with a close under 4464.05. So get under that weekly conversion line, and that could be a distinct possibility. Still not much to lose. There's an sell setup 1 count, but still you want to keep going to the upside to get the 9 if possible, like back here. And around that 35 simple moving average is S1 at 4497.66, right above that weekly conversion line. And then around that weekly conversion line is S2 here, that's buried, but that level is at 4479.56. So it has to go through those two before it gets to the weekly conversion line at 4471.53. And then right under that is the daily cloud baseline right here, this brown line that took a hook down and is now at 4464.77. And the 50 simple moving average in gold was right above that at 4469.51. And in the same area as the daily baseline is the 21 EMA in bold dashed blue here at 4461.80. And to get down to that daily baseline, 50 simple moving average and 21 EMA in the 4460 zone, it has to go through this horizontal daily line from 10/18/2021 at 4484.67. And then above those levels is this daily horizontal line from 08/06/2021, and that level is at 4445.21. And get below that, we're back into no man's land here, where there is no blue tinted color to designate the upper range and the lower range. And the 20 simple moving average in solid blue right there is at 4448.25, and that's really close to getting out of that upper range into no man's land. So let's hope that there's last ditch support there, and this area 4445.21.